Savannah. All right, welcome to another Age of Mythology 1v1. Today we have zebra asses everywhere. We have on the top right a player named Beerfall playing as Zeus. Starting off with the early game, gathering the zebra. And on the other side of the map, we have a Horus. I want to say that's Horus, a Horus player. An Egyptian player named Pro XL playing as Red. Starting off on the chicken. Makes sense to me. Let's see some of the relics around the map. Let's see what this map looks like. Okay, so there's a relic in the middle. A few town centers you got to fight over in the center. And you have your natural off to the side. Alright, let's see this relic. Town centers provide more population. That's a pretty good relic late game. Drop sites cost less and build faster. That's pretty good. It's okay. It saves you a little bit of resources and time, which means more resources. In the middle, we have town centers and village centers cost less and generate favor. Whoa! 10% less price, and they generate 0.01 to favor trickle. So plus 0.02 in total because it's a relic. I think that's how that's working. This last relic down here, we have ranged soldiers have more hit points, so that could be useful if anybody's going range. Does that mean priests and pharaohs? Houses are free for the Egyptians, so he's just making sure he's putting down the foundations. I like to watch Egyptian play. It's very different. All the civilizations play different. All the major types. Then there's some major gods that make you play a little bit differently too. Just a well-designed game for back in the day. You could tell they wanted everything to matter. Priest coming out.
And which? Greek.
Teal built his temple up quickly. He aged up quickly. He's halfway through the age before Horus even has his up. Horus doesn't even have a temple up yet. An obelisk comes out to watch this area, I guess. He doesn't want to see any raids coming from the back. See, this does cover a wide area. He's covering the middle of the map. Spacing out his obelisks.
Enito.
Revealed some berry bushes, pretty nice. Oh, he's taking the sheep, nice. I don't know if he knew he was. I don't know if he did that on purpose. Deal with his Minotaur. He must know his opponent hasn't aged up yet, right? Here's a temple. Okay, so he's going to research. He's going to research route. He's building an armory. He wants to have strong units before he uses them. He wants to have a quality army. They just smack the chickens down. Teal picking up the ranged soldiers have more hit points relic. He's already gotten town centers cost less. Pretty good relic. Red building an obelisk right outside Teal's base. Just walking by with his priest.
And which?
Town center's been spotted.
Greek.
Another priest building more obelisks. I like the strategy. Just coat the map with obelisks. They're cheap, they provide line of sight for a big area. Your opponent is going to take them out pretty easily, but then you know he's coming. And if he tries to go some sort of like flanky angle, like off to the right, you can see it coming. Keep it going, red. Coat the map. Second town center coming up for red. Teal has not done this yet. He's instead going a little bit down the military path. He does have cheaper town centers, but he's hasn't decided to do that yet. Even the scout can take on an obelisk pretty quickly, it looks like. Teal actually going up to age 3. He was able to gather up enough resources to age up instead. He's definitely still going the tech route. He's just teching up. Want his units to be ready with quality. Hydra comes out.
Έτοιμος.
Okay. Now red knows about Teal's army. Oh, the Wadjet taking out the scout. Whoops. And red does see this coming thanks to this obelisk. I don't think Teal sees the obelisk. No, that's the best part about obelisks. You see your opponent, and your opponent can't see them a lot of the time. So red knows that there's a military coming right outside his base. Is he going to build... He starts building a village center? Interesting. The military goes in on the temple. Just as a Wadjet spawns. Priest's doing some damage. He's got to back him up. He does have to back his units up. He hasn't upgraded his watchtowers yet. Pharaoh taking out some myth units pretty easily. Red doing a good job taking up Teal's time. But now he's going to start losing villagers, it looks like. This does split up Teal's forces. Ooh, if the Pharaoh goes down. Oh, that's painful. This does split Teal enough, though, to where you can take him. Oh, Wadjet's fighting under the heroes. They're going to go down quickly. Heroes are pretty brutal. Hides his laborers in the village center. He's still gathering resources, so he's not too worried. Only slightly slowed down his mining production. Red having a villager lead means he's going to have a much larger economy than Teal. Will he be able to leverage that into a larger military and win the fight is the question. Teal wants map control, so he's pushing forward with a military. He's got a range of units too. He's got Hippaspis to take out the infantry. Hero units for the myth units for the human soldiers, and a couple of Hippias for the backline, and his meat shields. Red building a third town center, taking one of the forward ones. He doesn't even have a military yet. Teal's seeking to just do some damage in some other areas. Did you do damage over here? Found Red's second town center. You should probably get Odysseus on the Wadjet, but that's fine, it doesn't matter. Priest attacking a Minotaur, they'll trade. Not if he focuses it down, though. Red now having to back out of his second town center position. Red now reaching age 3. Gets lasered down by the crocodiles, but he's still doing damage up here. Not doing much damage, nothing left to kill. I would take out the obelisk and then leave, but that's just me. Red coming out. He sees this army is weak and wants to take it out. He goes heavy on the Hydra. Restoration power coming out from Teal. A weird time to use it because he has a small military, but that's fine. He's going to win the fight. That's what he was looking for. Lonely Priest tries to take him on and he's down. Go backing out but building more military. We have a rock flying around. I think he's just using it as a scout. Teal's still preventing Red from gathering from this gold mine. Red's already gathering from over here, so he doesn't really care, but at least Teal's doing some damage. Red has yet to build a military. He's just kind of using scouts, basically. Teal's military now going in on the infant or on the villagers. The Hydra has 3 heads. It's going to be doing some damage. Look at that. It's one-shotting these villagers. Yikes. Starts backing off. He realizes he's not going to win this fight, so why fight it? He instead goes on Red's second town center. The Hydra will do a lot of damage. It does crush damage. But Teal's army's getting distracted by the chariot archers. Decides to go in on them. Hydra just annihilating these chariot archers. Red not microing them to back them up by backing them up. Oh, and the Hydra goes down. It did a lot of work. Odysseus goes down. I don't know if this is a good idea, Teal. Teal's still on one town center, trying to fight down Red, but Red's just taking advantage of the fact that he can 3 TC, and it's just these raids don't bother him. He got him off of gold on one spot, but he's on gold on another. He'll probably thinks he's doing more damage than he really is. Red just holding him off with minimal military. He's just building into chariot archers now. He doesn't really micro his units, so I don't recommend doing range because he's not microing them. Especially chariot archers, they require a lot of micro.
En wedge.
Teal coming in now. Thinks he can finish off the TC. Teal just trickling in units, thinking he can maybe do some damage to Red. He's at least taking out the villagers in the back. There goes a lot of Red's wood line, but wood is plentiful, so. Red's still with a villager advantage, even though he's the only person who's lost villagers. He's got 50% more of the economy of Teal, but he's not really doing anything with it. He's coming out with camo now. He had chariot archers, I get it, but now he's got camels, and these will be able to take some damage and deal some damage at least. But not good to fight myth units with human soldiers. This Hydra's gonna get fed like crazy, holy cow. Priest going in on the Hydra. They're finally able to make his camels do some damage. Camels do bonus to cavalry and range. That's crazy. What are these bull minotaur now? Probably just want your priest on the minotaur, but doesn't matter. He took it out. Now the camels and everything. Red is starting to catch up now. Red, okay. Joe resigned. What? He just lost his military and said that fuck it, that's it. He's only on 1 TC too, still. So like you just figured, oh, okay, I couldn't kill the guy, so GG's. Did he even know about this town center? He didn't even know about this town center. He just gave up after his initial assaults, failed to do anything. It's an interesting strategy. He might see the score and realize that red is just way outperforming him. Look, this is his military. Teal had a higher military, but he never had a game-ending military. You know what I mean? He always had like just raids, like medium-sized army like fights, then not really enough to take on a town center and take it out. Especially if you win, even if you win, I mean. Let's look at the total population. So even though Teal was building military, Red was outperforming him with the villagers, the villager count. Started off even, but yeah, Red just started to outscale him. See this, they're even, but right here, Red gets a second town center. You can tell because it spikes more. See how the gap widens even more? That's that second town center kicking in, increasing his economy in comparison to Teal's. He loses some over here, but it was never really enough to take him out. And then with 3 TCs right here, look at how fast he outpaces him economically. It's insane. All resources. Red had the bigger resources the whole time. Played it well. If he'd lost at Town Center, maybe it would have been a different story, but that's pretty much it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate liking and subscribing. If you want to watch more videos like this, then I recommend Boy is a great YouTube resource. Magic, I Am Magic is a great YouTube resource for this game. Look them up. Pretty cool stuff. I appreciate it. Have a good day.